And welcome back, Interior Alaska. Mike Fussell here, filling in for Joe Cook to get you up to speed on the latest local sports action. We have plenty to talk about as we round out this week in sports, but up first, Interior skiers are getting ready to blast off the starting line at the 28th annual So-Not Kazoo. The races kick off tomorrow morning. The event includes a 50K classical and freestyle competition, as well as 40K and 20K freestyle races. The start and finish line are still expected to be on the Chena River. Despite the recent warm-up, race officials have designated a strict path for the safety of participants. Ice measurements last night were greater than 12 inches on the trail. The start will be moved to Birch Hill if the ice is considered too thin before Saturday. The final decision to relocate will be made the morning of the race. And the West Valley boys soccer squad played their second game of the season earlier today. They took on the Wasilla Warriors at the Dome in Anchorage. The Wolfpack ended up on top after a tough start. Shane Gillette had a first half goal for the West boys. Cole Thomas and Jacob Lurs each scored to rally the team for a comeback win over the Warriors. That put the final score at 3-2 with West Valley on top. The Wolfpack boys soccer team is now 1-1 in early season play. The team lost yesterday 2-0 to the Colony Knights, who are defending state champions. And West Valley will play down in Anchorage again late next month. A local group is working to get shoes back on the feet of interior children who are in need. Goldstream Sports is teaming up with several Anchorage-based organizations to collect used shoes. The donations will be distributed to children throughout the area who are in need of another pair of kicks. They've already collected around 70 to 80 pairs of shoes, but they can always use a little more help. The drive is ongoing, so you can drop off shoes anytime you're around Goldstream Sports, or you can organize a collection at your business and have it picked up by Goldstream themselves. While the store focuses on running and other types of exercising, you can drop off any type of shoe, even dress shoes. Goldstream Sports Manager Stacy Fisk says every shoe counts.
Take kids' shoes, adult shoes, even if it's a size 13 men's, we'll still take it. And what it does is it goes to underprivileged kids in the area or beyond, even possibly in some villages. And so we're trying to work with the school districts and working with the counselors there to try to distribute the shoes to the kids. They get a smile on their faces like Christmas time for them all year round.
And the Ice Dogs are taking on the Kenai River Brown Bears this weekend at the Big Dipper to conclude the Raven Cup. This is the final regular series season for Fairbanks. The team will be trying to secure home ice for postseason play. The Dogs are currently tied for first place in the Midwest Division with the Minnesota Wilderness. Both squads have tallied 80 points so far. Fairbanks will need to secure more points in their two-game series this weekend than the Wilderness, who have 3 matchups scheduled through Sunday. The Ice Dogs are 12-2 against their weekend opponents, the Brown Bears. Kenai River won in their last meeting, and Minnesota has yet to lose in 5 matchups to the Coulee Region Chill, the team they're facing in the final 3-game series. And for the play of the week, you, the people, have spoken. It's Edwin Erickson of Monroe Catholic getting the majority of the votes. Take a look at this. Erickson spins for the win, picking up 2 points deep inside Whaler territory. The 6'2" senior wearing the number 13 looked anything but unlucky in last weekend's matchup against the Barrow Whalers. He would go on to have a game high of 12 points in the 3A state championship game. To pick the next play of the week for Friday's top plays, watch for the I-5 Interior top plays on Monday during the weekend recap. The KTVF College Hoops Challenge is heating up as teams reach the Elite 8. Kentucky, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, Gonzaga, Louisville, and Arizona are already there in this year's March Madness tournament. Check into webcenter11.com to see how close you are from the #1 spot, or if the madness has taken over your bracket, take a look at how many teams you have left to root for. And that'll wrap things up for sports tonight. Thanks for rounding out the week with me. For more KTVF sports, log on to Twitter, YouTube, webcenter11.com, and download our mobile app. And all the action doesn't stop on the weekend, so neither does the KTVF sports team. Check in tomorrow at 6 and 11 for the only weekend interior sportscast. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next.